Hello Year 11. If you saw the BTech Level 3 video which was made, yes, I am the same teacher. I'm not that middle-aged politician sitting in front of books like they all seem to be doing. I am Mr. Parsons and I'm here to talk about A-level business. My approach to this was pretty much the same as the BTech Level 3 video, in that I could have sat here and made some notes and then delivered what I thought was a good presentation, but I wanted to answer the questions that you wanted to ask. So pretty much like with the BTech, I went to some A-level Year 12 students and I said, what questions was it you wanted to ask? What is it you wanted to know or maybe didn't ask when you're in Year 11, which you would have want answered? Funnily enough, the questions were pretty much the same, whether it's BTech or A-level. But here we go. The most popular question was, what is the difference between A-level business and BTech business? BTech business is modular. You're assessed as you go along. 2 units in Year 12, 2 units in Year 13. There are obviously advantages to that. So you're probably asking, if I can get 50% of the course done in Year 12 with a BTech, why should I actually consider A-level? Well, actually with A-level business, you have 2 years to mature into the class. You've got 2 years to refine your skills, especially your high-level critical thinking skills, your skills of analysis, your skills of evaluation. You've got a lot of time to actually build them up and then go into your exams pretty well versed in not just the knowledge but the technique you actually need to succeed. And the grades in business are traditionally good, and I think it's because we've had this, this facility, this big lead up to actually getting things right. The other question is, what do I study? In Year 12, you're essentially looking at the functional areas of businesses. You're looking at what their objectives are, the work they do, some of the techniques they use to achieve what they need to achieve. And so you'll learn about finance, you will learn about operations, human resources, marketing. You'll learn a little about the mechanics of it and how it's managed and how it's done successfully. Also, you will look at businesses where it is not done successfully and what they need to do in order to improve. Year 13, we tend to focus more on strategy. By strategy, it's looking at the stuff you've done in Year 12. For instance, in finance, it's not just looking about the final accounts, it's not just looking at the income statement to the balance sheet. It could be applying ratios to these things, looking at what the information is telling you, making decisions, and then planning strategy. In effect, in Year 13, you are having to actually think like managers, and not just junior managers. You're having to actually think quite like senior managers. A lot of it's case study material where we look at a lot of big PLCs, a lot of large limited companies, and we like to look at the decisions they've made, the strategies they've used, and then you can analyse and evaluate these and maybe make recommendations. So in terms of the high level thinking skills, great. The other one is, what do I need before I come in the course? You do need a good level of English. It's all there in the prospectus, and you do need a good level of mathematics. It's quite data heavy, the A-level syllabus now. It's not to say you don't have to be doing A-level maths or anything, you just have to be quite comfortable with numbers. There's also quite a lot of essay writing. In actual fact, when you think about it, you've got the skills of writing, you've got the skills of working with number. It's quite a good A-level to have, in that some of the skills you can then present when you're moving on, it's going to look very, very good on your CV. Other question is, what subjects does it go with? Well, thinking about it, a lot of the courses which people tend to progress on to business, a lot of our students do go on to university. A lot of them go to very, very good universities. Over the half group go to Russell Group universities, studying things like economics, accounting, finance, business studies. We've had people go on and do policing degrees, for example, last year. We do get a lot getting on to higher level managerial apprenticeships, what we call level 6 apprenticeships, degree apprenticeships. People are progressing on to very, very good things with this A-level. A bit like the BTech Level 3, it's a good qualification in that it goes with a lot of other things. whatever you end up working in, essentially it's going to be a business. It doesn't matter whether it's engineering, it's a business. It doesn't matter whether it's an architects, it is a business. You still have to manage budgets. You still have to recruit people. You still might have to get involved with training people. So a lot of what you learn in A-level business is going to help you in a lot of disciplines. And again, it will look good on those applications. Again, when I said what subjects does it go with, I really answered the final question here, which students want to know, where does it lead to? As I said, a majority of our students do go on to university. We do get onto good qualifications, good degrees at good universities. Some of them do go on to apprenticeships. And I'll stress again, the ones who go on to apprenticeships, it does tend to be the higher level, the degree level apprenticeships. And we've got quite a good success rate of students moving on to those courses. Now, if you have any more questions regarding A-level business, is it right for me? Should I do it? Do you want anything clarified? Me to explain things a little further? Feel free to email me. Miss Coe and Mrs. Blake, they also teach business. So if you know them better than you know me, email them and they'll get back to you and they will answer your queries. We hope that's answered everything so far. Good luck with your application and may or may not see you in the sixth form.